All right, nominative case, nouns. So this is a very basic thing that we're going to talk about right now. And if you know these things, you can simply skip. If you know it, you want to maybe cover some details, stay with me. So, in general, in Russian language, we have 3 genders. It's so unusual to say he to inanimate objects in English, for instance, but in Russian it's totally fine. We say he to a table, she to a cup, she to a car, and each object, animate, inanimate, they all have genders. So we have 3 basic genders, only 3, no more. We have masculine, he gender, on gender. We have feminine, she gender, она gender, and neuter, it gender, оно gender. And it's so important to know which noun is masculine, feminine, neuter. We have some special rules how to identify these genders. Let's start with masculine. So if you have the noun, the main detail where you have to look at is not consonant, it's ending. And masculine ending, it's always consonant. So sometimes I have questions. What is consonant? What is vowel? Consonant is sounds that you cannot sing. Yeah, so g, k, v, j, c. And vowels, something you can sing, like a, o, u, ye, and so on. So if you have consonant ending, absolutely any consonant, it's masculine. So let's read. Друг, кот. Friend, cat. Друг, кот. They are 100% masculine because they have consonant ending. Next ending is short e. We say и краткое. Yes, it's a very long official name of this letter. It gives the sound y. So чай, музей. Yeah, right now I'm reading very slowly just to show you some details, but of course, if I say it in my normal speed, it will be чай, музей. Чай, музей. We see this ending, so it's 100% masculine. He gender. So T masculine in Russian and museum masculine in Russian. We have soft sign, and we will go back to soft sign and some exceptions in a second. So now, consonant ending and short E ending, 100% masculine noun. Let's continue with feminine. She gender, она gender. We have special endings. Vowels a, я. Let's read. Подруга, карта. Подруга, карта. Female friend, yeah, it's not girlfriend when we talk about romantic relationship. No, we have special name for female friend, подруга, and карта, which is card or map. They're both feminine. Even this inanimate map or card, still she in Russian. Я ending, деревня, песня. Деревня, песня. Village, song. They're both feminine. And now let's go back to soft sign because we have soft sign here masculine and soft sign here feminine. So unfortunately, words with soft sign ending, we need to learn individually and memorize the gender. There is no rule. Of course, you can find some patterns maybe, but I think it's just easier to find some word, or when you read something, you see soft sign ending and you immediately memorize the gender. How you can do this? And at this point, I recommend to start using your imagination or some tricks that can really help you to memorize these things. Let's compare these words. So masculine soft sign, день, гость. День, гость. Day, guest. And she gender, она gender. Ночь, дверь. Ночь, дверь. Night, door. There's no explanation why night feminine. It is what it is. That's why we need to memorize it and learn individually. How you can work with your imagination, how you can really memorize it easier. So I can just show you some example, but of course you can apply your own rules. For instance, the word day, день, is masculine, and the word night is feminine. You can think about, when you go to work, probably your boss is a man. Probably. I don't know. I have no idea. But maybe he's a man. So you can connect it. Yeah. During the day you go to work and your boss is waiting for you there. So he's a guy. So it's masculine. And when you go back home from work, it's going to be night very soon. So your wife or your sister or your girlfriend, some woman is waiting for you at home. So night is feminine. That was a very simple example how you can really start connecting things. Next thing is, which is my favorite part. I really like using imagination in these situations because it's your secret. No one knows your story. No one knows your connections. You can create absolutely wild stories. But why not if it helps you to memorize the gender? Next thing is гость, guest. Again, you can create someone, I don't know, some bodybuilder maybe, your guest or something. So try to add some fun and just, have fun learning things. Just don't sit and memorize it. Just don't do that. It's not fun. It should be fun, always. And next thing is exceptions in masculine category. Good news, we don't have exceptions in feminine category. In masculine, we have 5 words. We have a little bit more, but I never use them in my everyday life. They are about some specific professions, some specific terms, and we don't need them. I don't use them in my everyday life. Let's see. We have кофе, which is how to drink coffee. Кофе. Coffee has a yeah ending, and it's not masculine category, but it is masculine. So we just memorize it. That's why it's exception. Кофе. And then we have 4 beautiful guys. I call them the Beatles. We have папа, дедушка, дядя, мужчина. You see how I pronounce the word man, мужчина, not мужчина, no, мужчина. They are masculine. They are obviously men, but they have feminine ending on. So are they masculine or feminine? They are masculine. They are natural masculine nouns. Dad, grandfather, uncle, and man. But they have feminine ending. So we need to really memorize them. They have feminine endings, but they are men. So they are still masculine. Coffee, masculine as well. You can connect a guest and coffee, maybe, I don't know, I can go really crazy when I create these stories, But maybe your guest is a bodybuilder, very masculine, and he drinks coffee. So you connected 2 words right now, and they are both masculine. Another tip I can give you, if you don't like using your imagination, why not? You can create some special colors for words as well. I use it a lot. It really helps. For instance, door is feminine. You can create some special color for feminine category. I don't know, pink, yellow, orange. It's up to you completely. Again, it's your own secret. And every time it's soft and feminine, you just use this color. For instance, door is feminine, so make it yellow in your mind or make it pink in your mind. That's why it's feminine. It works 100%. When you really spend one, moment, 2 or 3 seconds, really trying to picture it in this color, and you'll memorize it. It'll be there. Feminine door. We're done with masculine and feminine. Some exceptions here for masculine. And we need the third gender, which is neuter. No gender, it gender. Special endings. Vowels or, yeah, and words with mя ending. Here we have just я, and here we have мя. Let's read examples. Окно, письмо. Окно, письмо. window, letter. Море, поле, море, поле, sea and field, and имя, время, name and time. And these two, they are very popular mistakes because students think they are feminine. They have ya ending. No, they have мя ending, which is neuter. Имя, no gender. Время, no gender. No exceptions here again. So we have only masculine exceptions. We're done with singular. So when we talk about one cat, one table, one pen, one cup, we definitely know the gender right now. We need to know the special endings. We memorize them. Now we need to know how to create plural forms of this. Yeah. So what if I want to say not one cat? I want to say cats, or I want to say female friends. And here we have special rule how you can create plural forms. We'll start with masculine again. So masculine plural. Let's use cats again. Yeah. So one cat is kåt, consonant ending, masculine. What if I want to say cats? The rule says if you have consonant ending in singular form, you just simply add the vowel y. So now it's katy. And what about stress position? You guys ask me all the time, how do I know it's stressed or stressed? No one knows. Sometimes we shift it, sometimes we keep it as singular. So just lots of practice will create this feeling. Okay, this sounds right. This doesn't sound right. Just read it, read a lot, and listen to native speakers or Russian language, some podcasts or some maybe TV series, and your ears will definitely grab the information, grab this transposition. So, коты, cats. And here I'm showing you a very interesting thing. So one lesson is урок, lesson. When I want to say lessons, k is obviously consonant. And according to this rule, I have to add vowel e. But for some reason, I say уроки with e. What's going on here? We have very interesting rule, which is called 7-letter spelling rule. I call it 7-letter rule. We have special 7 letters. G, K, H, J, Sh, Sh, Ch. After these 7 letters, only these 7, you must write E, not E. So when you see this thing, you think, 7-letter spelling rule. Never E after these letters. K is one of those, right? So instead of E, you need to write E. Уроки, коты. T, just normal consonant, not one of these. So we write E. What we do if our masculine noun has a short E ending or soft sign? So now we change this ending to E. Yeah, in this one we add E, and this one we change the ending to E. So now we work with museums. So muzей becomes muzei. Muzei. Yay, stressed. Muzei. Muzei. One guest, yeah, it's soft sign ending. We change it to E. So гости. 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 And I want us to close masculine category. We have irregular plural nouns. And we have many irregular plural, but I'm giving you the juice. The words that we really use in real life, the words that I use. Let's see. Again, yeah, you see exclamation mark. It means it's very, very important. So that's why I don't recommend to rush, and watch this course like 5 lessons per day, 10 lessons per day. Give your brain some time. Give your memory some time. Sit and really memorize things. Learn them. Don't start watching a new lesson if you still feel like, okay, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at plural nouns, or I still don't know how to say friends, or I still don't know how to say people. Please, some information just needs time. Let's look at plural masculine irregular. We have singular forms on the left side and plural on the right side. So we have друг, друзья. Oh, this is number one. I'm just smiling right now because this is number one. Students always say други. They know the rule. They put g. Okay, it's good. You guys use 7-letter spelling rule. So you say други, which is perfect, grammatically correct, but it's a regular plural. So друг, one friend. Друзья, that's the only one correct way to say friends in Russian. Even this popular TV show, Friends, in Russian is called друзья. Друзья. Next one is brother and brothers. Брат, братья. Брат, братья. Only like that. Next one is eye and eyes. Глаз, глаза. Глаз, глаза. Next one is, again, like friend and friends. Now we have person and people. Just like in English, it's completely two different words. Человек, люди. Человек, люди. Next one is child and children. Ребенок, дети. Ребенок, дети. Son and sons. Сын, сыновья. Сын, сыновья. Next one is husband and husbands. Муж, мужья. Муж, мужья. City, cities. Город, города. Город, города. House, houses. Дом, дома. Дом, дома. And the last one from this list, but again, the list is much longer, but I'm giving you the juice, the most important vocabulary. Стул, стулья. Chair and chairs. Стул, стулья. Стул, стулья. We're done with masculine category in nominative case. We know how to identify the gender. We know how to create a plural form of a masculine noun, and we know irregular plural nouns. Perfect. Now let's continue with feminine. We know how to identify feminine gender. Now we will learn how to create plural feminine nouns. So if your singular feminine noun has ending a, you change it to y. For instance, карта. Let's see, карта. We change a to y. Карты. Карты. Подруга, female friend, becomes подруги. And again, special letter, special rule. Never y after this letter, only e. Подруги. When you have ya ending or soft sign, you change it to e. So дверь becomes двери. Ночь becomes ночи. We kind of keep the softness, yeah? So ya and soft sign, very soft vowels. So we keep this softness by using e, which is very soft too. Yeah, comparing to uy, which is very deep and open. So двери, ночи. And now, of course, we need to continue with the regular plural feminine nouns. So it's not that long this time. Let's read. Sister, sisters. Сестра, сестры. Сестра, сестры. Why it's irregular? Yeah, a becomes y, everything is correct, but we change the vowel in the middle. That's why it's a little bit irregular. Сестра, сестры. Next one is mother, mothers. It's important that mother is exception, but mom, we say mama, it's a normal one, it's regular one, so it's not exception. Only mother, the formal one, the official one, is irregular. Мать, матери, мать, матери. Next one is daughter, daughters. Дочь, дочери, дочь, дочери. And next one is wife and wives. Жена, жены. The same story, A becomes E, everything is correct, but we change the vowel in the middle. Жена, жены. Жена, жены. Perfect. We're done with feminine. We know how to identify feminine gender. We know how to create plural feminine noun. And we know some irregular plural feminine nouns. We need to do the same thing with neuter. So we covered singular form. Now we need to create plural. So if your singular form has O vowel, O ending, you have to change it to A. This one is very important and a tricky one. Окна, письма. Yeah, so one window is окно, окно. Plural, окна. Shift the stress position. Окна. Next one is one letter, письмо. And plural, письма. Письма. There's no pattern here. Again, just practice. Don't be afraid of reading things out loud. You kind of like, you see, I emphasize it. Sometimes I just exaggerate it because I know that our tongue, our muscles in our mouth, they have memory. So you really need to exaggerate sometimes the stress position. It really, really helps. And you'll see how it works. So you kind of like rapping, you know, you say сестра, сестры, сестра, сестры. And when you repeat it 5 times, 10 times, your tongue, your brain, everything will get used to it. So окна, письма. Окна, письма. Next one is море, поле, yeah, sea and field. Now we have seas and fields. So here ending becomes я ending. Моря, поля, моря, поля. And мя ending becomes мена. So имя, время, имена, времена. I would say that this ending mya, it's only for 2 Russian words. Honestly, we have more. Right now I can think about only one more word, which is otter. You know, when you milk a cow, yeah, very specific vocabulary. And I guess we don't need it. Unless, I don't know, if you have a farm and you meet cows every day, let me know, send me a message. We will talk about it. But we definitely need only 2 words. It's name and time. So names and times, имена, времена. And of course, we have the regular plural for neuter, but we'll go back to irregular in a second. I want to highlight the tricky part of plural neuter. When you create plural form of neuter nouns, they have ya endings. And when you read a text, you can think that it's feminine singular because we have the same pack of endings. Ya can be either feminine singular or it can be plural neuter. That's why it's so important to know some, vocabulary, to know many words, and of course you can guess. But don't be afraid of making mistakes. It's totally fine, but it's good to know that if you have ya endings, yeah, keep in mind it can be both. It can be feminine singular or neuter plural. And now finally irregular plural for no gender. We have tree and apple. Дерево, деревья, дерево, деревья, дерево, деревья. Apple, apples, яблоко, яблоки, яблоко, яблоки. Yeah, you see, when let's pretend яблоко is a regular one, so O becomes A. And we were supposed to say яблоко. No, it's irregular. Яблоки. We change it as masculine. Яблоки. Яблоки. K plus E because 7 letters spelling rule. So яблоки, apples. And here we have bread category. These words are mostly not Russian words. They are kind of like international words. And I call them strong words. It means these words, singular, plural, they have the same form for both, for singular and for plural. And these words are so strong, it means we will never change them in any case. Remember I told you that we have 6 cases, we have 6 possible forms of each noun. So these guys, these strong words, they are so strong that we never change them in any case. They are always like that in one form. Let's go through this list. Metro, metro, metro. So single metro station or just metro, and metro stations or just metro in plural, it's metro. So it doesn't matter, singular, plural, one word. Next one is coat, one coat and many coats. Still the same form. Пальто, пальто. If you know the word many, like много, you can say, пальто, or you can say many coats. It's still много пальто. Magic word, strong word. Next one is a musical instrument, piano, pianina. Again, if you want to say pianos, it's still pianina. Strong word, pianina, pianina. Radio, radio, radio. You hear how I say radio. You know the rule when O is not stressed, we read it like R. But this one is a specific word. Radio, we still read O like O. I think we have one more word, like cocoa, or hot chocolate. We say cacao. We still say O like O, even if it's not stressed. So radio, radio. Then we have cafe, the place. So it can be one cafe or many cafes, So it's still the same word. Cafe, cafe. Много cafe. Next one is kino, which is cinema or movie theater. It's the same word in Russian. So kino, 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 kino. Next one is taxi, 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 много такси, taxi, taxi. And menu, many menus is still like singular. Menu, menu. So one more time, these red words, they are strong. They have one form for both singular and plural. We never change them. And we never change them in any case. They're always like that in accusative, genitive, dative, and so on. So they're always like that. That's why we call them strong. That's why I call them strong words. It's my special term that I created. So let's just sum up all the things. And we know that we have 3 genders. We know how to identify masculine, feminine, neutral. We know how to create plural forms of each gender. And we know irregular plural forms. What we do with irregular things, we learn them by heart.